But anyway, let us begin.
5 seconds remaining.
I love this picture of Nat. I know we only see half of it, but I like the bus as well. What bus is it? Can anyone see? Uni? Yeah, I don't know. We all turned our heads like to the side. Can't see it. So Christian came back to play after not having played for ages and did such a great Grimstroke game. Yeah, I thought he played really well there, so it makes sense. We're getting rid of Grimstroke this time. Getting rid of Medusa still. Last bans were Snapfire and what's the other first ban? Pango. So we'll see if any of those go. There you go. Snapfire. If it's Pango, then it's the same. Trying to predict the first pick. Come on, let's predict it. Dazzle? Lich. Undying.
The Oaks Heroes.
Yeah. That's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting Lich first pick.
10 seconds remaining.
Apparently that bus is one of the Uni of Bath buses.
Oh, is it a Bath one? Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
So I'm predicting it's what band was it here? I've literally forgotten. Oh, Centaur. Okay. Right. That wasn't banned last time. That means Pango is open for Rolinator. So do you think we'll see Lich then Pango? Could be interesting.
So it's always good to see
10 seconds
Rolinator play Pango.
Can I get them all right? This is my prediction. Lich, Witch Doctor, Pango. Those are the three in order. That's what I'm going to bet on. Nope, didn't get it right. They've gone for Tusk for Wobber. Okay, so I'm one down already. And I said Witch Doctor, Pango. Ross is going for Ogre. Okay. We have seen some... Ogre tends to come out in game 2. Have you noticed that? It's never game 1. All Ogres seem to be game 2. Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Well, just recently, it's always been like, oh, we'll pull out the Ogre for game 2.
5 seconds remaining.
Don't know. But if he really wants to play Pango that much, then he'll pick it. If he didn't, then they didn't need to ban it last time either. Maybe he's going mid and he thinks, I'm not going Pango mid, so... Yeah, the Pango's still a good mid hero. I don't know how much of a one-trick wonder he is.
Well, I know that he plays it either a 3 or he plays as a support, the Pango.
Does he? Okay. Support
Yeah.
Pango, interesting. I know support Pango's has been known to be okay for a while. Dipping into that reserve time again, really having a think about their first pick. They know it's Wobber's Tusk. They are going to start off with Hoodwink. Okay, I'm 2 for 2 wrong. I got all 3 of them wrong. Cool, great. I know what I'm doing as a caster. I'm not an analyst,
Wow,
yeah.
okay. Hoodwink and Mars. That is interesting.
I still find Hoodwink a very annoying hero. Nice right-click animation. That Bushwhack ability stuns you and does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
The ability for him to just run through the trees, and then he hits you with a 10 billion damage nuke that also breaks you. So I think Hoodwink's, yeah, very irritating hero and good. I don't know how good he is after his initial set of nerfs, but I still think he seems good when I play against him. Mars is Mars. Never been a bad hero. You never say, oh, Mars is rubbish. You go, yeah, good Mars. You got Arena, you got Spear. Got good engage, good lockdown, good laning. Make a tree stun to the tree. Good call. Good call, Ross. Good combo. There you just pick the counter to Mars. Lifestealer. You steal health off him. You can run through the arena. You can dodge the spear. You can dodge the bulwark. You can just dodge... not the bulwark, the God's Rebuke.
Run through arena as Lifestealer.
If you're magic immune, you can go through arena. Yeah, you just walk through it. So he just rages and walks through it. Yep. Anyone can do it. You can BKB and walk through the arena as well. Any hero. So Mars' ult not great against BKB. That would be a good like Aghanims for him or something, or upgrade like Arena now prevents magic immune targets from going through it, but I don't know if they'll do that. I think he'd be too good then. Seeker. Okay. They go Bloodseeker with Lifestealer and Tusk. It's a lot of melee heroes.
Bloodseeker banned.
Banning Phantom Lancer and Ursa makes sense because Lifestealer does not want to play against Ursa or Phantom Lancer. Faceless Void, yeah. Faceless Void is good against Lifestealer, but Tusk can save people against Void because he can group everyone up into a snowball. If he's just outside the chrono, it's quite a big pull range into the snowball, so I think you've got to be careful about that one. So what do you ban? What do you not want to see the Radiant picking? I don't know what heroes are good at the moment.
So something where Lifestealer can infest somebody, someone who would like jump
Yes,
in.
Storm Spirit, but that's obviously a bit of a later pick. What other heroes are really good for just jumping? I guess any hero with engage, really. Any Blink Dagger hero like Sand King, Tidehunter. They did ban Tidehunter. Clockwork, but Clockwork's not going to be played. You've got Wobber now. Tusk.
Dire team ban.
Ban the Void.
Yeah, they banned 3 hard counters to Lifestealer on cores. Juggernaut's also a good one. So Juggernaut's also a pick they could still consider if they want to run that.
Slardar. Lifestealer can go in a Slardar.
Kind of, yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like it's things like Void Spirit, Storm Spirit, Ember Spirit. There's like Earth Spirit, you know, the really, yeah, all 4 of the Spirit heroes.
Vengeful Spirit.
No, I don't think that one. But banned Underlord. Okay. Interesting pick. I feel like you need an offlaner who can engage, so Lifestealer has some way of getting into the fight. I've gone Blink Dagger on Lifestealer before when I've had no one to engage in, so we'll see.
5 seconds remaining.
Puck, yeah, Puck's good. Puck's good. Queen of Pain, maybe not quite to question. Pango.
Polie Pango.
Okay, so Pango managed to get all the way through 5 different bans for enemy team and 2 of their picks. So you are going to see Pango being played by a person who's very good at the hero. Is he level 30 yet? Dota Plus?
No, I think he's like. I think he's more over 25 though.
5 seconds
I think.
remaining.
Okay.
He's like, hang on, I can check his profile actually.
So he is a Pango player. That's what we know.
Yes.
Right. This time we're going for Lina. Okay. Lina after Tusk, you've got stun into stun. Lina's always good when it comes to right-clicking hard. However, I feel like Lina might struggle a little bit here. Pango can easily get on top of Lina using the swashbuckle into the roll, though Lina is very fast moving. If Lina gets trapped in the arena, she's ruined. She can't right click through the arena. Bulwark will take some of her right clicks away, especially away from her team. So
26 Pango, by the way.
26, okay, so he's
Yeah.
fairly comfortable with the heroes, let's say.
Yeah.
But we'll
But
see.
I don't think I've ever seen him play at mid though. So maybe I'll be in for Ace.
I think I like the Dire's draft a lot because Lion has, you've played Lion, haven't you, Karen? Like quite a bit. There's so much lockdown on the hero, and because you get Blink on Lion, if you can Blink Hex the Lifestealer, that's 4 seconds where he's stuck in a frog. Then you hit him with the Earth Spike. Now he's stuck for another 2.6 seconds. And then you burst him with a Finger of Death. I mean, you can really lock down Lifestealer for a long, long, long time. And that's what you need, because then you can't get the rage off in time. So, I like Lion a lot here. I think he's not the strongest laner, but I think it will do. I'm just trying to think of the lanes. Do that mean you have Hoodwink 4 maybe with the Pango 3, Mars Lion? No, Mars and Pango are both kind of off-lane heroes. I wonder if Pango's mid, and you've got Mars Hoodwink, and then Lion's going to be the 5.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. So Pango can always... no, Pango has to go mid. You can't really have Mars and Pango both off-lane, so... And I don't think Hoodwink will be a core. I've never liked Hoodwink core. It did get nerfed a little bit, but... Now the Radiant team putting their hand into the reserve time bucket. What are they thinking about? Maybe a Sansa would do okay, but I still think they need more engage. Maybe Earthshaker.
Radiant team ban.
Oracle?
Okay, that means that Lina's likely to be mid. Oracle does have a lot of save, which is interesting. I guess that stops you being killed by Lion. You just ult someone if they're about to die to
10
Lion.
seconds remaining.
You know, someone's trapped in the Mars arena. Also, you can false promise them too.
5 seconds remaining.
Who won game 1? You can actually see it. Oh no, you can't see it on my screen. Sorry. It was the Dire team.
Yeah, the current Dire team.
Yeah, I need to put those little blobs somewhere so you can see it. That's a good point. Not quite
Well,
sure.
they're not always. I only activate them on a Saturday because of player draft.
Yeah, that's true. So they banned Jug, which is good. There's another counter to Lifesteal, which they banned. They
10
banned
seconds
Doom.
remaining.
Okay.
Dire team ban.
Gyrocopter. Just trying to think, what do you ban? What do you ban so that they... What do you pick, rather, so that you have some engagement? I still feel like the Radiant need more engagement.
And
Sand
the
King.
Slardar.
Go Sand King, go on. It's a good hero, Sand King. It's just a good hero.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I just feel like you need some way of getting in. And a bit more crowd control, never go amiss.
10
So
seconds remaining.
I don't think you want to play one of the
5
spirit heroes. They're
seconds
quite squishy, and there's a lion to lock you down for a long period of time, and a hoodwink. So it'll be tough to play either of them. They're using up their last 40 seconds. What are they going to decide on? Seconds now. I hope they've got something in mind, or maybe they're debating between
I
one or
wonder
two
if it's
final
like
heroes.
a Huskar because of the Oracle. Like some sort of
Ah,
like...
right, yeah. But then Huskar pos 1. Not a big fan. And then if they pick something like Terrorblade.
Dire team pick.
Okay, they've gone for Tiny. Okay, that's good. Yep, that's engage. He blinks in with Lifestealer, does his big combo, Lifestealer bursts out. You can blow up the line very easily, the hoodwink. Okay, I like Tiny. I'm a fan of the hero. It means that it's a pos 3 Tiny though, which is kind of
10
odd.
seconds remaining.
But still, it's fine.
5 seconds remaining.
And what will the Dire go in
It's a plus 3
return?
tiny.
What would Dire do? What do they need? They need a pos 1. Can they get away with an illusion hero? Maybe Naga Siren or Terrorblade? Something like that.
Naga, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of Naga.
I
But,
don't think anyone on the Dire plays Naga.
but I feel like
with
Naga would be great because you have the song and then you can set up the arena, you can set up the Pango roll. You've got so much that you can set up the Hoodwink ultimate. So as soon as the song goes off, the Hoodwink ult just goes straight into someone's face. I feel like there's so much setup if you get the Naga song.
But if it's better in playing the pos 1, he's got like a certain like hero pool.
He
Doesn't
can
he?
play Naga. Come on. He's done it before, I'm sure. Maybe it's not his strongest hero, but anyway, I'm just coming up with an idea. I think Terrorblade's also an option because strong hardcore. Troll Warlord makes sense. Yeah, that's a good point. They got 1 second left, so they had to pick something, and they went for a different illusion hero. I didn't think of that one, but it makes sense. It's an illusion core.
That Deutsch CK again, or
Right, Rollinator Pango, Oak Lena. So it's going to be. I'm
Tiny
really
mid.
confused on the rolls.
Maybe it's Tusk 3. It's Tusk 3.
Yeah, Tiny Mid Tusk 3. Okay, I like the Chaos Knight pick. Yeah, Decate agrees, you see. But he put the lull first, so maybe he disagrees, actually. Who knows? But yes, I thought an illusion-based core would be good. Though I don't know if Lifesteal is okay against Chaos Knight. Sort of 50-50. It's a strength hero hitting a strength hero, which Lifestealer likes. But then 3 or 4 massive Chaos Knight illusions are going to kill Lifestealer pretty quickly. So we'll have to see. And yes, it is Deutsch Chaos Knight. Okay.
Does Oak play Lena much?
Yes, she's played Lena. It wasn't one of the ones I listed as her maybe her most common supports, but she has played a fair bit of Lena as well, as a pos 4 usually. So, do you prefer 4 Lion? Do you reckon? What do you prefer, Karen, as Lion?
I don't mind. I don't mind it. I usually play 5, so
You're okay with 5 Lion?
Lion
Me too.
5, yeah.
I prefer Lion 5. I know he's trying to get Blink Dagger as quickly as possible, but I feel like you're fine without it as well. So, anyway, we'll see.
Prepare.
I love CK's tone. It's so funny with the tune.
So look, I missed it. Did you do it again? Is he riding a dog? He's
Yes.
actually riding a dog.
A dog with a muffle.
Wow, okay. Oh, and a very spirally shield. Okay, so let's have a look at what they're doing. Is it Oak mid, actually?
Really?
No, no, maybe it's not. The reason why I was almost
Is it because of
debated
the null
there,
talisman?
it's a null talisman, but also
Oh.
saving 165 gold made me think, maybe mid. But then Tiny is also saving and has queued up a bottle, so it is Tiny mid.
Okay.
I got debated there, but it's okay. A lot of people saving gold on this team. Look, 190 on the Lifestealer, 175 on the Tiny, 165 on the Lena, 100 on the Tusk. Yeah, I'd like Lena mid. It looks like it might be... Yeah, it is going to be rolling into mid after all, yeah. That is confirmed. And they're both running for different runes. There's going to be absolutely zero fighting at the beginning. Did either team know where the other team was?
I don't think so. I always expect like a 5-man smoke and then wrapping around like this.
But do you know what
And then-
usually happens? You 5-man smoke like this, yeah, and the enemy team are just waiting here, and then you
Yep.
miss them completely, and you go, well, that was a good use of smoke.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. Okay, so you do have a Tusk core. He's going to rush Orb of Corrosion. I actually quite like the idea of Tusk core. I think he scales very well, because tag team Walrus Punch already does so much damage. Add on a few items to help you hit harder, like maybe your own medallion that you've rushed or something like that. So we'll see, we'll see. Mid lane you've got mid Tiny. Now Tiny got quite insignificant change with his Ag Shard. It now gives you infinite charges on the tree, which kind of lets you almost play like the old core Tiny who used to rush Aghanim's. But we'll have to see what build he goes. I'm guessing he's going to go a standard kind of Blink Dagger. Would he go Echo Saber or would he go something like E-Blade and Dagon? We'll see. Lena would smack the crap out of Pango. Yes, maybe. But it's melee v melee. At least Tiny's going to get some farm. JC putting some right clicks onto Oak. I miss Pos 1 Tiny. I miss Pos 1 Tiny. Well, I used to play it sometimes. Back in the day, we used to rush the Aghanim Scepter.
Is it garbage now?
I don't think it's awful, but the old Pos 1 Tiny had a bit of agi gain rather than zero. And Craggy Exterior meant that you were so good against other melee cores because they hit you and they just stun themselves. So man fighting in Tiny was really difficult. And also Tiny farmed so quickly. Last chance to predict, guys. Anyone wants to predict some points on the Radiant? I wish I could, but unfortunately do not have the power to do that. Ooh, Oak's really being harassed by JCA. JCA might go in for the stun. Does go in for the stun. A couple more right clicks, and actually Oak's going to go down, get stunned. Whoa, the damage coming off from rank 1 Chaos Bolt was massive. It does go up to 180 damage. But there you go, there's going to be first blood. And somewhere, he's taking a lot of damage too, just being right clicked by once and fuck. Rolie to went from very early rank in Shield Crash. That's obviously the style you play in mid. I would have still thought points of Lucky Shot, but he knows what he's doing. I guess the damage reduction while you're trading with someone is good. Out comes the stun. Doesn't quite connect. Looks like Oak's in a bit of trouble here. Is the Ice Shard's going to save her? No, she is going to go down again.
Oh, she TP'd as well, so she has to do the Walk of Shame when she respawns.
Ooh, that is it. That's a free TP scroll though, so we'll have plenty to use later on. But yeah, I think it was the Light Strike Array was mere pixels from hitting, and Brett's trying to get a kill and won't be able to find it. Veteran doesn't have mana for any of his spells. Doesn't have a Mango though, so could just Mango use the spear, and he will fire the spear. Not quite enough damage. Doesn't even connect with the tree. Oh, the bounce! Yes, it just finds an absolute max rank bounce. And that is a nice kill there. Already a decent start for the Dire. Christian decided to, pick his camera up after he raged through it on the floor.
JCA smash.
A bit of damage to Veteran. But he's mostly okay. Don't send an Embracer. Veteran has played more and more Mars recently, and he always does pretty well on it, I think. I know he's more likely to build damage Mars than other players are, like sort of Desolator, rather than going for the Yule's Mars, which is popular on heroes like Roids, or players like Roids. But he likes BKB Blink Deso kind of rather than Yule's. But I think that's fine. He does play Mars well. Going on in the top lane. Wobber getting some farm still. Lifesteal is actually one suffering most. Somewhat has only managed to get 11 last hits, whereas Pango is already on 25 and rising fast. Although Kinder's also doing well when it comes to last hits. He's okay. Not having too many problems. Bit of a fight going here. We do land the Light Strike Ray, but then JC immediately goes into the Hex. Doige, he's ready with all his spells. He's just running up to Oak. Doesn't even need to cast any spells.
Oh, the crit.
Brings her in. One more right click. Fires out the stun onto Wobber. Only a 1-second stun. No follow-up from JCA. I would not want to play into this comp, to be honest. A Lion and a Chaos Knight who are now over-leveled. Chaos Knight is scary enough as it is. But Chaos Knight with more ranks of Chaos Strike. So the crit hits harder and you get some more lifesteal.
Yeah.
Bit of a fight going on bot lane. Dire managed to take a courier away and wants some fuck. He's going to be fine. Veteran is just bullying Brex in the meantime. Brex uses his 1, but Veteran's still going with the right clicks. This is why I like Orb of Venom on Mars. So I think you can like chase people further like that. And it's looking quite difficult for the Radiant already. Oh, Rollinator. He came bot. Found a kill on Brex. Nah, he's heading back to mid. Whereas Kinder's just farming. The weird change they made to Tiny by giving him absolutely 0 agility gain. I thought they'd keep him at like 0.6 or something.
Oh.
Rollinator thought about rolling. Oak is actually going mid. Maybe there's going to be a gank attempt here. Decide that's not worth staying in her lane. I think that's smart to try and come mid. Does Rollinator know? She puts a sentry up. Rollinator does not know that Oak is there. Oh, there was a ping. The ping came from Tiny.
From the Tiny, yeah.
Okay, actually she's placed a ward as well. Oh, so it is her ward's little frog. Hoodwink's already got a Medallion of Courage. That's nice to have from the physical damage that comes out from Mars. Rollinator's coming down again. Stun into stun. Oh, the spear misses a little bit too long. Veteran waited. So somewhat will get out. But they still put off some damage. His clarity does get cancelled, I'm afraid. But Rollinator's here. So is Oak. But so is Kinder. Got a lot of heroes here. But look at the burst. Both Oak and somewhat immediately go down. Now Rollinator begins to roll. Decides to go on to Brex. I think he's going to immediately cancel it as soon as he hits Brex. Yes, he is. Now, Brex is going to get right click to death. Look at the damage going on to him. The minus armor they have is incredible. But Kinder will get a kill. Using his combo.
For Radiant.
That is. He's waiting for it. We're rolling in. Double the roll. But then we do have the spear. Spear Tiny back. Tiny does have his combo. Is he going to land it? Fire the stun out? And then no one to toss him back to because Wobber's gone to the lane. And somewhat he's gone top lane to fight against Doige, which I think makes a bit more sense. Though he can always get hexed by JCA, immediately followed up by a stun from Doige. Okay, JCA went for a blind stun. Didn't quite land it. JCA's got an interesting build. Have you seen this? It's the annoying Lion, but you don't have only rank 1 stun and only rank 1 hex. Less crowd control, but you level up mana drain just to be a pain.
Really annoying, yeah.
It's be the pain in the ass Lion rather than being the, you know, the stun damage Lion. Oh, somewhat. He's used Rage. Rex has gone with him top. A bit of a lane swap. Oak is still chilling in mid lane because her course, somewhat, is farming the jungle. And it's Brex who's now supporting Wobber. Where's Wobber gone? Oh, Wobber's in base. Let's get a TP back. He does have Walrus Punch. But I think Doige might be just a little bit too tanky. And meanwhile, Veteran's getting pretty much free farm in the bot lane. Hoodwink's also already level 5 himself. 3 ranks of the Acorn shot. Ooh, Light Strike Ray doesn't quite connect on Doige. And Doige is such a fast hero. Already run under the tower. 320 base speed on the Chaos Knight, so he just easily walks out of that. Nice pull going on bot, just to keep equilibrium. Kinder's running around, trying to look for a gank. He's got over half the gold needed for his Blink Dagger. As soon as he gets Blink Dagger, I think there's a chance for him to get some easy kills. Look at the farm on Pango. There's 64 last hits waiting for the bounty ring. Picks it up.
Money to burn.
Suddenly gone very passive this game. All heroes kind of just wandering around.
You say that, top.
Oh, there is a fight top. Rexman's done nice use of ice shards, but then Deutsch just pulls him in, but then the ice shards still save him. And Breck starts healing himself. Bot lane, wants some fuck. He's found Kinder. Just annoys him. The Kinder doesn't actually achieve a successful gank, he just goes to farm the wave, which is a completely safe lane. Brex has spotted the courier, but he's not going to go. Rollinator going in on Oak, manages to find a kill on Oak, and backs off.
With your sister. It is not good to die with guilt.
Really, really tough for the Radiant early game. You cannot find the kills.
Oh, Arena used bottom.
Veteran has to run. Took a lot of damage. But I think they'll still escape. The roll comes in, but then Scurry gives just enough move speed. Makes him pretty fast. Even rank 1 is 20% move speed. And it has 2 charges and it only costs 35 mana. Why are his spells so cheap? And he has 3 int gain. This is incredible, this hero. What? Yeah, his base damage is pretty rubbish. Maybe that makes up for it, but his base stats are awesome. So we're at the 10-minute mark. Let's swap to the net worth.
It has no arms to defend itself.
You've got nearly 5,000 on the Pango. Ah, but Tusk only 2,600. He is quite poor. He is suffering. Got player levels as well. You do have level 9 on the Tiny. Level 7 on the Tusk. In fact, Tusk is actually, or was, it still is, higher level than Veteran. Veteran, despite having a free lane, not that high level. Yeah, he does have more farm. So he's traded levels for farm. Lion is about 1 XP away from hitting level 6. There he is. Now all he needs to really do is hex somewhat, reality rift him in, and then that's a kill. Rolie is actually diving Brex under the tower. Starts rolling. But puts himself in Fate's Edict. And Rollinator immediately counters it. This is a chance to get a kill on Rollinator. Do we have the punch? Walrus punch? And that is going to be a kill. Oak picks up the kill. Second kill for the team. That is a kill on the mid hero. So nice kill there. Just bit off way more than he could chew. You've also got level 6 on Hoodwink. He did use Sharpshooter, but I'm not sure what he connected with that. Ooh, you've got a bit of a battle of the armlets here. Both heroes with armlet.
Radiant structures are fortified. Don't waste time hitting them.
Well, there's no trees here because of the arena destroying them. Rex is 6, so he does have the save. Oak is not too far from 6 this time. Wants to get the Laguna Blade ready.
She took the Tome this time. She was level 3 and then she took the Tome and became 5, so...
But now nearly 7. And has Arcane Boots at the ready too. Now she's got the Invis rune, she might want to go for a gank. There was a ping there. Means I think they knew that she got it. But I'm not sure. Yeah, they do have... I don't have a vision of that. So I'm not sure how they knew that, actually. Oh well, that is a bit of a mystery.
I'm hoping that because Lion is 6, that they sort of, well, I was going to say coordinate something to use it, seeing as he's got it, but it looks like they're all heading mid, them in bottom anyway.
Oh no, Tin is in a lot of trouble. Rolling to go straight in. Oh no, nice toss, nice use of toss, but then he gets the Finger of Death into the Sharpshooter. Oak's trapped in the arena. She actually gets knocked outside the arena, but then Laguna Blade almost had enough damage to kill once and fuck, but not quite. She managed to get the Dragon Slave off in time. Nice time from JCA. And I think Wob is in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, he's going to go down. So Dire just walking over the Radiant team. It's another game that's going to be a little bit tricky. Once and fuck, he is rushing the Solar Crest. But this time I think Radiant don't have a Solar Crest buyer. Does this work? It does work, Chai. Thanks a lot for the 11-month sub. Can't believe it's nearly been a year for you two. Really appreciate that you've stuck around even though you're not actually a Dota player. That means a lot. Maybe I have to start streaming some of my WoW again. Oh, Brex has revealed himself in the bot lane. Just last hitting with Purifying Flames. Dire, they're trying to take some towers. Dire haven't taken a single tower yet, despite being 10 kills ahead. They still have not taken down any towers, though all of them, well, most of them are quite low. Doige could drop his ult and try and take top tower.
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
Kinder has a Blink Dagger. It's a lot of burst when you have Blink, but cleverly infused raindrops and Rollinators just to take a bit of that damage. Also going around with Strength Treads.
Precious bounty.
When is it? Are there heroes on Dire that Tiny can one-shot at the moment?
Lion,
I think
who's got
probably
literally
Lion.
just Tranquil
Yeah.
Boost. I would like to see him
Yeah.
build a couple fluffy hats first. Honestly.
The rest of the slots.
Yeah, 5 fluffy hats and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But I think Fluffy Hat is great against heroes like Tiny. Oh, Max goes in, Veteran goes in, gets a 3-man arena. Nice use of wall, but he gets deleted. Unfortunately, his team were not ready to go in. Rollinator does have the roll ready to go. And I think that's going to be a kill on Brex. No, Brex also... Oh, the Ice Shards, it traps him! Rollinator is trapped in the Ice Shards. Brilliant, you've caged him.
That is hilarious.
Absolutely perfect
my
Ice
God.
Shards. Saved your teammate as well. Brex did ult himself just in case, which I think was the correct play. And out comes the combo. Not quite enough to kill Rollinator. Pango is a tanky hero, after all. But a lot of burst damage nonetheless. And they did manage to get a kill on Veteran. Veteran just went a little bit ahead of his team. He saw the opportunity, but he didn't realise that his team weren't able to follow up. Doige fighting somewhat. I'm not sure who wins this fight. I feel like it's Lifestealer eventually. No, someone's realised that he doesn't like this, so he's leaving. Or not, he's just healing up. He'll come out and try again. Never mind, Doige is basically healed to full in that time.
A little something extra.
Oh my god, take the armor off, takes away like half his HP. Gets the stun, but now Brex is here. But I don't think they have the slow to kill Doige, even though they have the Ghoul Frenzy. He got out of it very quickly, and out comes the Sharpshooter. Is he going to land it though? Yeah, he does land it. And he turned the armlet off. I think that was a mistake. JCA's here. Got the Hex. Spear's going to go in. Very patiently waits. Actually doesn't connect on Oak. I think Oak's still going to go down some right clicks. Yes, he will. And Wobber, now he's caught out of position. Doige is going to turn up, but doesn't have any mana for stun. And so Wobber's going to get to him. Then Rollinator turns up too. In fact, every single Dire hero has turned up in the top lane. Just one by one by one.
Absolutely hated.
He is. Though Kinder, he's going to do a little bit of pushing on the bot lane. He's got a catapult, so he can do some damage here. Going to pick up a tree in a moment. That gives you 90% bonus building damage.
Really do something about that middle tower. By the gods, the Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have
The Dire just continuing to push.
means you can't hurt them right now.
Still no towers have been taken. Can you believe that? 17 minutes in,
I
we've not taken a
know,
single
I
tower.
I was thinking that at the 14-minute mark that they haven't taken a single tower yet in the entire
And
game.
Radiant were actually the first to take a tower, though Dire take one straight after. Brax, you got to be careful here. Bit of burst onto Veteran, sure.
Just like me.
Lucky he didn't get to jump on you. He's gone Blink first. See, I told you about the build from Veteran. I got it spot on. Blink, BKB, a Desolator. It's the way he likes to play Mars. None of that Yule's rubbish. Just give me some damage. I like it. He had a great engage there. It's a shame he was just too far ahead of his team. $360p, yeah. $360p is a bit yikes. Does my Twitch allow multiple qualities again? Because sometimes it does, sometimes
Yes.
it doesn't. It does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Today
nice.
it does.
It just depends on the Twitch server load, and then when they take channels which they don't want to have it off, they take it from the less popular ones. So
Sad.
maybe less people are streaming at 2:30 on a Saturday UK
Just
time.
become more popular, lol.
That's true. Maybe become a partner one day. But I'm streaming TI or casting it then, and you know.
Yeah,
Well,
after getting coaching from Cap. From
Well,
Capitalist.
what I got from that is he's going to make his own video about it rather than coach me. JC gets a double stun off. I think he manages to escape that. Have you noticed how he didn't go for fluffy hats, but he did stop and pick up a cloak, which does help him against the Tiny. Okay, nothing happened there. Just a lot of standoff behavior. How long until CK and Lifesteal start building different items? They have built different items. Look, because Chaos Knight went Yasha, But Livesey went Sange. In fact, Doi just... Oh, Doi stunned a creep, but that creep got it. CK is actually going for a Manta style. Because Lifestealer can't deal with illusions, so why not get as many illusions as you possibly can? Oh, well, we've got to deny that he's in trouble. Can they get him with the stun? Yes, they can. Bring him right back in. Follow-up stun with JCA. Do we need the Finger of Death? No. Absolutely do not.
I think I still would have done that anyway for a charge.
I think saving it is actually better when it's rank 1 and the cooldown is so long. But yeah, from rank 2 onwards, I would have just thrown it out no matter what. Oak puts a ward up there, but needs to be careful. Might run into JCA. Does manage to escape. Puts the ward up and goes, oh. Few enemy heroes there. Out comes the combo. Massive damage. Yeah. Kinder Surprise. Going to get a complete solo kill there. Didn't even need any assistance. That's the power of the warding. Oh, Life's just going Heaven's Halberd. There's no sound in Yasha. Interesting. Heaven's Halberd did get very slightly nerfed though. So it's even worse for Life than it used to be. But it still has some effectiveness. I just think it's not very good against illusion heroes, Heaven's Halberd, because you can illusion the main CK, but the other CKs are still going to smack you to death. I suppose it does give you 20% evasion, but I don't feel like that's enough to keep you alive. I think I would have gone Sand and Yasha to get rid of some of the stuns. Longer status resistance. So, you know, Lion and CK and stuff. Mars, Spear. But, you know, Heaven's Halberd's still an okay item. Suffers from a problem of not giving you any int, but then costing 100 mana, and that can be really tough on strength heroes. Yes, Charlie, you've got it right. You got it in one. Here comes another burst combo. Is that enough to kill once a fuck? Yes, it is. Kinder is the MVP of this game. The Radiant team so far. They are really far behind, but he is making the most of playing Tiny and getting those kills. Great warding from the Radiant heroes. That's Brex and Oak. And then the combo of Kinder Surprise. Keeping his team in the game just long enough. Hopefully the Radiant can make some sort of a comeback. 5,000 gold net worth difference is not insurmountable. And Lifesteal is actually not that far away from Chaos Knight. Only about 1,000 gold. So we'll have to see. No, she's not got her own command yet, I'm afraid. Maybe one day.
Yeah, she said that she wants like a Mean Girl related command.
Mean Girl one, okay.
Yes, but it's the case of coming up with this.
Well, they all get built out of things happening, so oh my god, and just gets destroyed as we're talking about her. By JC giving her the finger. And of course Pango helping out there.
The Kinder one, I love it so much.
Yeah, the Kinder one is great.
It's my favourite one, to be honest.
Spam Distractor for Tylacto, who played one in-house and then had a permanent meme after him. That randomly comes out for no reason, even though he's not playing. He played like once, I think, or twice. Nat, yeah, Nat's good. Ollie's one's pretty good. Ross one is the most used there, I think.
Oh yeah,
Ross
classic.
2. Yeah. Because that just came off someone putting in a great meme message.
Yeah, it was Vex, I think.
Hi guys, I'm new to the game. They're thinking about Roche. At least they're walking up and down. They're just going for a very, very old school Chaos Knight build. Going Armlet Manta into Heart. We haven't seen that in a lot of years. But it's still effective. He's gone for the cleave talent as well, so now he can farm up a little bit faster. Not sure if you really need 20 extra move speed on Chaos Knight, a hero who's already this fast, but maybe he thinks having 5 full stats is pretty useless. Which is fair enough, maybe it is. And he's just going for Roche by himself, taking quite a lot of damage. I mean, Roche hits over 220. Just slapping him in the face. But here comes Rolie to disarm Roche. Come on, disarm Roche, disarm Roche. Disarm Roche? No, don't disarm Roche at all.
Never lucky.
They think a fight might be breaking out. Oh, he misses Oak. We get the Hex onto Kinder. This is the main kill that you want to get. Light strike pace doesn't quite reach. Veteran, he gets 3 in the arena, and now it's going to be an instant double kill for Rolie, who has revealed the Ags. Kinder Surprise is in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down too. And somewhat is just having to run away. But can he escape? Nope, we've got the stun. The double stun from JC. Absolutely perfect. Blinked on about 1 HP and found it. Rolinator with the ultra kill. What a dominating teamfight performance from the Dire. They're just fantastic. Veteran getting in the 3-man arena. JCA with the beautiful stun to finish it off. And Rolinator, who picks up all the kills using his Aghanim Scepter. He went a very early Ags, pretty much just Maelstrom Ags. And the Shield Crash and Veil talent as well. Pre-arming Lucky Shot for the fight, true. And now Lucky Shot just keeps proccing over and over. And you'll find that Roche never gets to attack again. Or it does, because he's very, very bad at proccing. There we go. Roche just sits there like an idiot. Like completely frozen in time.
Yeah, staring at Pango.
Man. The disarm passive is just so good. Roshan's fallen. Time for the Radiant team to run away. Once the fuck is chasing. Oh, will he get the bushwhack in time? Does actually reach it. That's going to be a kill. Finger of Death. And then the ultimate goes through and actually ends up hitting Brex at half his HP. Oh, Arena was used, but Kinder blinks out.
Yeah.
Kinder is playing so well, way above his rank. But I think it's a hard game. Unfortunately, he's level 14 Tiny, but there's a level 19 Pangolier because they've got an ultra kill in that team fight. And that's going to be hard to beat. Pango is going an item I've not seen on Pangos very often.
Skadi.
Skadi, yeah, Skadi on Pango. I mean, it makes sense. It gives you great stats. It also means that you are massively slowing and reducing healing. Oracle does provide quite a lot of healing, so it makes sense. I mean, Kinder is basically just being locked to death. Finally, Brex drops the ult. But so much damage is going into him. You're pumping about 30 times his HP pool into that. Nice spear into the ice shards. And that is going to be one of the kills. Kinder going down. Rolinator just zoning them out. Once almost dying to the tower. Just about going to survive. And now it's pretty much perma-stun. They have so much crowd control on the Dire. What I like about the Dire this draft and last draft is they drafted a lot of crowd control. Be careful, Oak. Playing with fire there. Veteran, maybe think about blinking in and sending her back with the spear. They do not. Just firing out some Dragon Slaves. Maybe go for a cheeky stun. Nope. Rolinator is aware. Illusions have been cleared, however. Our Dire still going to try and fight. They're very low. They have no guarding grooves or any way to really sustain themselves. So I think they're just going to go back. Doige realizes he needs to heal. He's actually very nearly got Heart of Taras. That will give him plenty of health regen. And make his illusions hard to bring down. And Heart is ready. They're going to take another tier 2 tower. We've still got one more to take bot lane. But there is a catapult going pretty ham at it at the moment. Veteran has a speed KB, which means he can blink in with the arena and then face no repercussions whatsoever for his actions.
I feel sad for them.
And Heart is there. You know what Heart allows you to do, which is great? Permanent armlet. You never need to untoggle the armlet now. It's just there forever. A $2 gaming mouse. That sounds pretty sick. Not
is
sure.
it designer as well? That just has a text on that says like Gucci.
Yeah. For $2, Chinese knockoff. Love it.
I don't know. I've heard China has some pretty good Rolex watches. Smile.
That's true.
Not knockoff at all. You can get about like 5 for like $20.
Yeah, that's what a Rolex usually costs, right? My friend actually, my friend Scott, he actually has a mouse mat that's like a Chinese knockoff, and it looks exactly like a Razer mouse mat, right? Same font, same color, same everything, but it says Racer on it, not Razer, but same font, so you wouldn't be able to tell at a glance.
Wow!
It's like the most blatant knockoff ever, but I love it. Okay, Doige is going to pop his ultimate here, I'd imagine. Get ready to go high ground.
Razer.
But he's got the Aegis, so he's just going to stay on the high ground. JCA has run really far in, a little bit too far. Is he going to get immediately killed by Kinder Surprise? Not quite. Kinder gets hold by Brex. It's already one kill for the Radiant. Wow, comes the arena, massive arena. Oak gets speared to the wall, and immediately Brex gets killed too. And now Wobber's in trouble. Beautiful play by Rolie to somewhat ends up having to emerge. And I think that's going to be game. I think, yeah, you might call game at this point. I mean, look at all the illusions for Chaos Knight as well. None of them got brought down.
Wow, so 2 stompy games, of which have been about 30 minutes long.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for the games to go like that. But, you know, sometimes it just happens. I think this one was more on the draft, again, than anything. I think the Dire just picked...
I can't tell if it's because of the player drafts or because of the game draft.
Well, both times
mix of
Rollator
both.
was massively stand out. I mean, he's a Divine 4 player, and the highest rank on the Radiant is Brex. So I think having a Divine playing your mid definitely helps. But Kinder did very well in mid for the, you know, in the 2 games he played. I feel like the draft again goes in favour of the Dire. They've got a lot more lockdown, high damage, and great engage. The Radiant did struggle a bit for engagement. All they had was Kinder, who could go in and try and get someone killed. You know, try and do a solo pick-off. And then maybe Wobber can roll in afterwards. And he did end up with a Blink Dagger. But I felt like Dire had so much more engagement with Pango being able to roll in. And then a Mars just blinks on top of you. And the line blinks in with the Hex, with the stun. It was much easier for them to get it all off. So I'd say I was more of a fan of the Dire's drafting. So, I mean, it was veteran drafting. He does draft pretty straightforward but effective combos, and that's exactly what he did this game. So, you know, I'd like to say well done to him and his team for playing very well. You look at hero damage dealt, Kinder did some work, but no one else in the Radiant team has even broken 5k damage. Whereas the Dire, you've got 10k, 20k, 11k, 15k. It was, the team fights were over very, very quickly for the Radiant, and so they massively struggled. Yeah, there was quite a variance in the ranks today, so it was a little bit hard to balance. But, you know, 2 fast games, it does happen sometimes.